experience against Rob, because we've got Lone Zen in our region as well, who is a fantastic Rob. Probably like top 2 best Robs in Australia behind Seb Pro, I think.
Yeah. I mean, Rob definitely a character that I feel like everyone's got the experience against Rob at this point. Kind of became Rob and Roy are kind of like the ultimate, the modern ultimate common high level characters.
Very much so.
Oh, okay, here we go. That back air, not confirming into the Vine Whip. But Vine Whip's going to be
showcasing how good his advantage state is with his character. Just keeping Sumi out on a constant basis. Yeah, side B into up, very good true kill confirm as well, which is unbelievable.
And that Razor Leaf as well is doing lots of work versus Rob, like cutting through the gyro, controlling the ground, and Rob having that big hurt box, making it really hard for the robot to get around those projectiles.
Yep, good DI on the up air. Luma doesn't die to those. He knows how to DI that.
I mean, it was under the stage, so I think it was like pretty rough. I actually think it looked like Luma didn't hold out, like didn't DI out fully because he might have died off the side. Oh wow, there you go. Okay,
so close. Yeah, if that hadn't have staled beforehand from when he recovered and hit her, I think that would have killed.
Okay, and Charizard has the gyro, but just gonna chuck it away under the stage. Look, at this point, yeah, there you go. Pretty convincing game for Luma with the 3-stock the PT. Like you said, Luma made OzPR with this character, so definitely a threat. But now the PT's off the table.
Yeah, he wasn't here to mess around, but he's got a whole lot more characters up in his arsenal now to go with. I have a hunch. I'm going to go for a hard call, because I see in here that he's already picked his Luigi and Mario, which are 2 of his mainstay characters. He's also picked his Falco, which is one of his common characters. I reckon we might see the DK next. I'm going to hard call it. It's either going to be DK or Isabelle.
That'd be cool to see. DK or Isabelle, definitely 2 characters that are maybe not as beloved or by top level players as PT and the other kind of top tier characters that we've been seeing, especially like Rob as well. Like Sumi picked the Rob. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's time for Sumi to bring out the Robin. I'm not sure when she's feeling like the Robin should come out. I guess she is. This is still winner's side, right?
Yeah, this is still winner's side. So I have a hunch we're not going to see the Robin, and I think she'll keep it for loser's side. It's like the clutch situation when she feels like, no, I need this to continue in the tournament.
But I mean, if she does manage to pull this back, she will be in the winner's semis. So like
that'd be a good situation to be in.
If you can secure yourself as far as possible in the winner's bracket now, it's going to save. Like if you lose here, right? If you lose, then you have to play like how many more matches do you have to play? You have to play like 2 more matches. So if you win here, there's like in total 2 less matches you have to play, which is actually like really good. Like using your main early, but you'll have less matches that you have to play with characters that you don't enjoy as much. Being in the winners bracket is such a boon for this bracket, I think.
Yep, very much so. I agree with that sentiment entirely. So it's going to be a toss-up here to see what happens. So we'll see what she can do.
All right, sounding like some selections are being made.
Yeah. Let's see how accurate I was in my guesses. I'm curious. I want to see if I'm as big brain as I like to think I am when it comes to guessing Luma's characters. Because I know I was commentating one of the sets where he was playing like the D20 and somehow I managed to get it every time. The Ganon! That's the other character he plays. Dang it. The other low tier. Come on, man.
There you go. Okay. So the Samus into the Ganon. All right. Now, yeah, Samus. I feel like Samus lends herself to Sumi's skill set pretty well. But yeah, Luma. I've heard about the Luma Ganon as well.
Yeah, this thing is spooky. There's a good debate in Perth as to who's got the best Ganon, and Luma is 100% one of the top contenders for that.
I mean, Ganon's just one of those characters, right? When you feel that you've got that you're like just a bit better than your opponent, then Ganon is going to nail the point in.
Very much so. I think you've hit the nail on the head there, where it's like if you have any level of understanding of what your opponent is going to do and think you can hard read a few situations, you are going to absolutely smother them.
No, he's a big boy. But Sumi, keeping the momentum pretty comfortably in her pocket, at least at the beginning of this. I don't know if that up tilt was a misinput by Luma. I saw that volcano kick coming out.
Yeah, Sumi's doing a really good job at keeping Luma away and not giving him the opportunity to throw out things that he wants. Oh, she's going deep.
Yeah, potentially going a bit too low, and maybe not grabbing the ledge there wasn't what she wanted. But yeah, just keeping this pressure on, like forcing Luma to go low. Yeah, great tech and great work not getting hit by the spike there. The spike would have spelled doom, but being able to bounce off the stage with the tech saves the day a bit. Okay, yeah, Luma like choosing to go off stage there. Not really sure if that was the best decision, taking the charge shot from Sumi.
Yeah, Luma is really struggling to get in against this. Sumi's doing a great job of keeping him away.
I mean, this is just the kind of the rough thing about playing Ganon, right? Like, if you really, when you're a big fish in a small pond, it works very well, but as soon as the other player, yeah, there you go. When the other player is playing a good character and knows what to do versus your character, Ganon can really start to struggle. That's
that was explosive. She just like chopped him down at the ankles. Like, no, you are not allowed to win this. I'm clawing this back.
Yeah, geez. Well, great work. I mean, I didn't even know if it was clawing this back. That was just a bit of a stomp from Sumi. I mean, as you expect, right? When Ganon comes out, it's like either you get stomped or you stomp. So
yeah, there's no such thing as a close game against a Ganon player.
Yeah, it's rare. It's rare. You do see the last hits happen, but Ganon is like either you're going to run your opponent over, or they're just going to be like, you've picked Ganon into me, you fool.
Yeah, Ganon is a real sink or swim character, I think.
Yeah.
You either sink like a rock, or you just soar in the skies, and kind of nothing in between.
But now,
I don't remember the last time that I saw like a Ganondorf go 2-1 in a set, or like game 5 best of 5. It's either been a pretty convincing win or a convincing loss.
I feel like, yeah, if you can adapt to Ganon, if you can form a good game plan versus Ganon, it can make the Ganon player have a pretty rough day. When your game plan kind of prevents the Ganon from like picking, from getting into advantageous situations, from being allowed to do things like hit your shield or play mix-ups with the side B or do anything that Ganon really wants to do.
Then the Robin's out.
Oh, the Robin's out. There you go. Yeah, like looking like Sumi wants to get this game. If she can get this game, then she takes the upset over Luma, secures herself a spot in winners semis, and doesn't have to worry about fighting those 2 extra sets. So here we go. But the pressure's on. Picking your main, this is getting pretty intense. Here we go. The Sumi's main has come out now. This is hype.
Yep, and I've never seen Luma's Falcon. That's one of the few characters I've never seen him play. So I'm very intrigued as to how he's going to do with this. Whether or not he's got like the IDJ combos down pat, wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, well, there's been a lot of trading so far. Trading with the Arcfire. But that Levin back air is meaty. It's going to do a lot of damage. And just setting up into those ledge traps that Sumi is so comfortable using.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting time because Luma will have experience against Robin due to the fact that one of the members of his crew plays Robin and stuff, but it's a different level of Robin here.
Yeah.
No disrespect for Rocky, but Sumi is just a new level of Robin.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, we all have experience playing with our friends, playing with, like, different levels, but when your opponent is, a top representative of their character, they're going to have tricks that your garden variety Robin doesn't have up their sleeve,
Yep, very much so. This is like the zoo level instead of the garden variety.
Exactly. An exotic Robin. But Sumi firing, Luma firing back with the up smash there. Pretty tied up so far. I think like the speed of Captain Falcon is kind of doing well, breaking Sumi's zone, but but when she gets the trap set up, like this could spell the end here. Like, this ledge trap is just so scary. Like, already at 100% now.
Yeah, Sumi's just building a wall and just deciding that Luma's not allowed in. She's playing like a perfect security guard at the moment.
There you go. Fantastic.
Such
yeah.
a good call out, catching out for the fact that Luma has been jumping a lot out of the disadvantage.
11 aerials are so scary, especially when you don't, like, the way that Sumi places her 11 aerials as well. They are giant, they kill, they do so much damage. And depending on the ones you use, she can do 2 in a full hop or in a double jump. Just so scary. Okay, no arc fire on deck. And no Levens. Okay, no, she's got a little bit of Levin left. She's just used it. Oh,
fat
she's staying alive. Nice.
Yeah, that's the spike he needed. If
Luma didn't get that, from Luma, this is a last stock situation for these players. And Sumi is on the Robin. This is game 3. Is she going to be able to take this back? The mental pressure must be so big. Picking your main and going last stock, like not getting this free game is super scary.
Yeah, because how would you feel like using up your main and like, man,
and not winning? Yeah, that's really scary. But she's looking pretty good. She's fighting the Arc Thunder. Oh, and the landing up air.
So close.
Looking for the Smash 4, looking for a bit of a checkmate, but not finding it.
Or that was so close. If
okay, so she's there. So scary being off stage there, weaving through the down air and the F smash.
I think something that Luma is doing really good at the moment is
setting up the ledge trap.
Really scary.
There it is.
Woo! And she wins it with the massive upset over Luma.
That ledge trap is huge. Yeah, like a pretty big upset, but also obviously Sumi's main. Even if you're Luma, even if you play a lot of characters, sometimes the mains they can be pretty scary. So